Today we will be going over what strategic groups are and how to identify and use this knowledge as a manager. Strategic groups are different groups that companies within a similar industry are separated into based on their business model or strategy. Some factors that can be used to separate and better see the strategic groups can be found in our textbook, Strategic Management and Integrated Policy, on page 57. The factors are pricing policy, customer service, advertising, distribution channels they use, the market segments they serve, the quality of their products, technological leadership, and promotions. To continue off from our first case study with the air travel industry, there are two main strategic groups, which are manufacturers of regional jets and manufacturers of large commercial jets. Bombardier and Embraer are the dominating companies in the regional jets, and Boeing and Airbus have been large players in the large commercial jet manufacturing. Some identifying factors are the amount of seats where regional jets have less than 100 seats and a shorter range where large jets have seats from 100 to 500 and they fly longer distances. The two factors that can be seen in this are the product attributes, which are the seat capacity and range, and then you can also see the customer set, which is smaller airlines versus larger airlines. Up on the board, we're going to put up a graph of these two companies and then their strategic groups. As you can see, regional jets have a lower seat capacity and a lower range, and then the large commercial jets are going to have the higher seat capacity and the larger range. And you can also find this example in the book.
Alright, so a different industry that has the strategic groups would be the food industry. The food industry is a broad industry and you can split it into strategic groups several different ways. For example, you could look at time spent preparing the food and the price for the food. With that, you can look at fast food, delivery, specialty, and dine-in. Fast food restaurants like Subway, McDonald's, and Taco Bell are usually the least expensive food and can be prepared in the least amount of time. Delivery like Domino's and Jimmy John's can take a little more time to prepare and the price is usually a little more expensive. Specialty restaurants like Flip and Sweet Pizza and Panda Express take more time to prepare and are more expensive. Then there is dine-in like Alley Rose and Sozo's that are high quality food that takes more time to prepare and is pricier than the rest. All of these form different strategic groups within the food industry. The framework for strategic groups can be flexible and beneficial for managers in the company. A manager would be able to identify any competitors in their group and also what other areas they could go into. It is simple to set up a graph like the ones we just did up on the whiteboard to identify the strategic groups for the industry and for the major competitors in the group. Strategic groups are important to figure out and are simple to apply.